hydrate. Protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LREs. Distinctive destinations.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA.
What happens sometimes is I give somebody a poster mate, and I tell them, look, every person that signed up, I'm gonna end up paying you for the referral, and then they see how many hits they're getting, and then they end up wanting to get started. So you can kind of even do that to leverage, somebody. So like the trial runs, you know what I'm saying? Put people on trial runs, I got people on trial runs all the time, because when people want to get started, but they don't got the money, the first thing I do is put them on a trial run. They don't got the money to get started. You can help them, they can help themselves by making money, even though they haven't put up any money. They just refer you 2 or 3 people, and then you can pay their $288 to get them started. So, and just being consistent, because like I said, and it's the hardest when you first starting off, like your first year and a half. That's the hardest, because you're probably not having the success like that. Unlike some people like Tamaya, who come in here and just be killing it. But most people don't have success right out there.
Yeah.
So it's like you really gotta be stubborn enough to stay
For me?
consistent.
Oh, my shit was on the side of it.
Everybody needs it. So just be confident knowing that you got something that everybody needs.
That's a whole nother league. I'm on that. What?
Hey, Cole, man, so you like the grill, man?
Oh, I don't like the grill. I am the grill master. It's a difference.
Hey, we need to have a grill off one day, man.
Anytime, baby. Anytime. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
I got a nice little setup too, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I ain't even got my real setup yet. I'm trying to get a food truck and all that shit. So, I left everything back down in DC when I left. I said I left everything in DC when I left, but I got everything,
Okay.
I'm starting to get everything back in Jersey now, so I ain't tripping.
I got you.
I know that Steve say Virginia. You like Virginia? Who the fuck is Virginia? Like, I'm over here tripping. I got what? Oh Lord Jesus! Let's go.
Hey, you can skip me for now.
Man, don't skip me. Don't skip me, bro. Don't skip me, bro. Oh, that's a video I'm watching, bro. I mean, that's a Zoom call I'm on, so I'm about to mute myself, but I'm here.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain. The last run got 3. Now here's second.
Is that better, my friend?
Yeah, much better. It's on you, Joe.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's in.
Don't be coming for my mic, man.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Fuck, I should have got
a tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Man, what's up with this roughing the passer this year, man? This shit is crazy.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're
nigga in every league.
I said, I better get that call.
Ain't nobody actually.
Time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels, pushing forward for 3.
See, Sims, you know I'm bullshit.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
I've been trying to get him too.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the 1st. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away.
Damn. I did not.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Yeah, I got y'all on mute. I'm on the other line with Tom Warner. I mean, Spectrum.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4 to bring up 2nd down.
I thought, go ahead, bro.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Haskins.
All the time.
And he'll find Hall. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards.
That's a good pickup, bro.
But see, I didn't even scout this nigga. I didn't even know who this nigga is.
That's a good pickup, bro.
But I think the light bulb went off in their caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way.
I just looked at his
beautiful fake. And this will leave him a yard short.
I just looked at his.
You on auto or something?
Yeah, John Henry Jr. I just looked at his combine shit. Pretty good.
I can't take you off either, bro. You should be able to.
Yeah, I ain't never. Where he go? Where he go real life?
You're going to smother it.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage. And
it won't let me take it off, bro.
I usually pay more attention to college football, but this year, since it's all fucked up, I'm not even like.
First down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14.
Yeah, I would at least know like the players and shit, but this year, I'm like, cause is they doing a playoff or not?
From the red zone now, Haskins
on 1st
down. That's
what I'm saying.
Just inside the 10.
That's what. Well, see, when it first started, I definitely was like, yo, I'm not even paying attention to shit, cause like a lot of the players opted out, and then they only play a conference game, so I'm like, are they playing
at the Steelers' 9-yard line?
No, yeah, I'm starting to watch now. I'm starting to get more into it, but it's just that at first I'm like, how they gonna do a playoff and all that shit, and they only playing it within a conference and stuff.
Handoff here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Yeah, they got rankings, but to me it's not like
short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
You can't watch it at home. Oh yeah, I mean,
going
to a game is crazy. Like going to a game is nice.
There you go. There you go.
I can watch basketball all day. I can watch football all day.
On 3rd down, it's Gibson. They didn't get the touchdown.
Especially college, bro. Like when I was going to the USC games, bro.
As he's tackled at the 1.
Yeah.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Yeah, I'll be lit watching them on TV too. I don't got no problem watching them on TV, but going to like a Yo, I plan on going. I was gonna go this year. I was planning on that shit.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard.
For a Pittsburgh fan.
Second down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defense
I know Eagles
wouldn't
game would
allow
be
him
tough.
to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
I want to go to a. I want to go to a
goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is not going to do it. As he
you talking about in the other league? Oh, yeah, he quit that bitch.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
But
big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Haskins.
Haskins getting his ass, bro.
The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They'll try and throw it with Haskins.
You know it's on YouTube, man.
Zone for Washington, touchdown.
But he got he think because he got the little Twitch stream and shit. He got a nice little Twitch stream. He think he's nice.
2 Sims, you know it's on you, right?
Oh, I'm good now. I'm straight. I got that running back.
So it's good. All right.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
That's all he got is that 5-wide streak to Tyreek Hill. It's a glitchy streak though because it do it like a little thing though.
The red says skip from after this one, Jordan.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's brought in by Washington. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
He was brought down.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers nothing.
They go draw play. This is Samuels. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Number 38, Jalen.
Well, one thing we certainly know, Alabama churns out 1st-round picks, and there's another nice play there by one of them, Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Trying to power it ahead with 1. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
3rd and inches, just turn around and hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a 1st down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often. On
1st down, it's Samuels. And he only managed manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Samuel's the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
The Steelers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Roethlisberger to throw. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
To throw again on second down, Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. On the return, Tremont Smith. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Tremont Smith on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Now Haskins on 1st down. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. That's Cameron Hayward who got in there to take him down. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by Washington.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
To Terry McLaurin.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
J.D. McKissick.
It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
He was brought down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that is incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and now it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Complete to
a big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
31 yards.
And that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
J.D. McKissick, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Roethlisberger. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Fields this way up at the 17. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Haskins. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Johnson on the return. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Big bet on the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Shaquem Griffin there on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Samuels, the ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
To Juju Smith-Schuster. A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll hand it off now to Samuels. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Switch up. Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9. Mike over there.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, a give to Connor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Montez Sweat brought him down.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
It's 3rd down and 13.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
A 51-yard attempt.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
At the 42.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Washington first down.
A carry now for McKisson. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
Washington ball carrier taken down at the 43-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down at 5. They'll go again with McKisson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Haskins will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
The Steelers.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Mike, come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Running to start the drive is Samuels. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Chase Young in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger will throw. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows it. Coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Connor. And he's going to have the 1st down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Mike, 4. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Ben to throw again. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 28. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again is Roethlisberger. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
The 3-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They go with Watt again, the fullback. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Smith on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here we go with Haskins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And room there to work it inside the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Second down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's Gibson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the final minute. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Here's Roethlisberger. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So it was a golden chance to go ahead here in the final moments, but he misses for a 2nd time in this game.
Brandon, either one of those go, and they might be on their way to a victory. Instead, they're going to have to hold on here defensively just to force overtime.
Haskins to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly, got a great break on the ball, and able to force that incompletion.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Haskins. And he'll find Hall. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, it's Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now it's Haskins. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Washington, the playoffs may be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, not much more to say. They dropped to 1-11, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.